What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I appreciate y'all coming, and if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. I really appreciate y'all here. It's a great community. Go check out some other content when you get done with this one. I'm sure that you'll find something that you like. All right, so I had somebody hit me up in the comments and say, hey, John Michael Montgomery's got a good song. It's older, but it's a good song. So here we are, Letters from Home. If you like the video, consider hitting that sub button, like and share with a friend. However, I will challenge those of you that hit that thumbs down button, that dislike button. If you're going to hit that dislike button, do me a favor and let me know in the comments what it is you dislike so I can improve myself. Otherwise, why are you hitting it, right? So let's help each other grow. Let's get into it.
My dearest son, it's almost June. I hope this letter catches up with you and finds you well. It's been dry, but they're calling for rain, and everything's the same old same in Johnsonville.
All right, so judging by this picture that she just showed,
Johnsonville.
I'm gonna guess between 2003, 2005. And the reason why is this picture, assuming it was actually taken downrange, the doors on the Humvee are not hard doors. Which tells me if this picture was taken downrange, which it has that appearance to me, this was taken pre-Armor Days. So that, to me, that says like 2003, 2004, or sooner. Because it wasn't until, I think, the later part of 2005 before the real, like, up-armored doors and all that stuff really became a part of a lot of the vehicles that went downrange that you would actually see there on a regular basis. So that's what I'm taking.
Your stubborn old daddy ain't said too much, but I'm sure you know he sends his love. And she goes on in a letter from home.
All right. So, one of the greatest days, like some of the best days that you would have while deployed, was when you get mail. Especially if you got a letter from home, from family. Like back in the beginning of the war, in Iraq, Afghanistan, like back towards the beginning of it, it's like, yes, we had access to phones and stuff. So you could make phone calls at times when the satellites were working like they were supposed to. If they were working like they were supposed to. If you had power or they didn't get blown up or whatever the case may be. But getting a letter from home, from, be a friend or family or whatever, you really couldn't top that. Like, cause you had something tangible, something physical that somebody actually had to take the time to send it to you. You know what I'm saying? Like there was a lot more effort in all of that than just answering the phone. That's the way I saw it. I mean, not everybody might see it the same way, but that's the way I saw it.
I hold it up and show my buddies like we ain't scared and our boots ain't muddy, and they all laugh like there's something funny about the way I talk when I say mama sends her best, y'all. fold it up and put it in my shirt.
Care packages with food in it, the best. The best. It was nothing like having some stuff getting sent from home, from some friends or whoever. Like it didn't. It really didn't. Like I said before, it didn't matter who it come from. Just getting some stuff from back home, just it did something to brighten your day away that a phone call or just even having a good day while you were there. Just it brightens your day up just that extra, you know.
Pick up my gun and get back to work. And it keeps me driving on, waiting on letters from home.
You know something else, and it's kind of something that takes you, kind of takes it to another level. Is when you got something from home that was from somebody you didn't even know, like church group or whatever cause or people or group of people or whatever or charity or something like that came together to build a package, and then they would find people, they would get a hold of like the MWR or something like that, and or might be part of a church or whatever. Anyway, and they would find and send you a package that had, toiletries and some candy and cookies and other little, sometimes some drinks or whatever. It's just a bunch of it's just a whole lot of just random stuff in a box. And I can't, the knowledge that somebody actually went above and beyond to do something for somebody that didn't even know, it speaks volumes.
My dearest love, it's almost dawn. I've been lying here all night long, wondering where you might be. I saw your mama and I showed her the ring. Man on a television said something, so I couldn't sleep. But I'll be alright, I'm just missing you.
So my guess, right? My guess, this situation, he left to go to war. He went and he's doing his thing. And there was a point towards the beginning of the war where they were doing this R&R thing where they were sending soldiers back home for like 2 weeks and allowing them to kind of decompress from everything that was going on. Didn't really help, being honest. Because me personally, I went home around 4th of July and I spent my entire time 4th of July freaking the absolute crap out. Like, I showed up on 4th of July back at my house, and like they're all outside shooting fireworks, and I'm over there crawling on the floor trying to find my weapon because I thought I was getting shot at. But anyway, back on point, this guy probably came home on R&R and proposed, and then he's gone again. So that's my take. Let me know what you think. I'm interested. Tell me. Let me know.
And this is me kissing you, X's and O's, in a letter from home. I hold it up and show my buddies like we ain't scared and our boots ain't mud.
By the way, yo, let your homeboys over there, your battle buddies, as soon as they see them lips on that letter, you're about to get harassed about that. Just throwing it out there. That's just the way it is. That's all in the good humor. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's how you get along. It's crazy. The sad part is, in all of the bad times being over there, you build relationships with each other that just can't be compared to anything that you can build stateside. Like being here at home, there's some people that I have deployed with. A great example, I have a guy that I deployed to Afghanistan with. Hadn't talked to the guy in over 10 years. And we crossed paths not too long ago, and it's like time never stopped. It's like we never skipped a beat. You can't. It's extremely hard to build that kind of a relationship just meeting some random person here in the States, like at home.
And they all laugh, 'cause she calls me honey, but they take it hard, 'cause I don't read the good
That must be the picture.
I fold it up and put it in my shirt, pick up my gun and get back to work. And it keeps me driving on, waiting on letters from home. Dear son, I know I ain't written, sitting here tonight alone in the kitchen, it occurs to me I might not have said it, so I'll say it now. Son,
Look, I see where this one's going already. I'm gonna back it up so y'all can hear it, but ooh, if you got something, look, if you've got something to say to your youngins, say it. Say it. Don't hold anything back. I make it an absolute point to make sure that my young ones, my kids, know how daddy feels. Because I've been over there, and while yes, I know I'm not going back. I know, but I also know from those experiences that tomorrow is not promised to not one soul on this earth. And as so long as I still draw breath in my body, I want my kids to understand that I love them, I'm proud of them, and that I want to see them succeed. Don't ever let them go a day without knowing how you feel. Period.
night alone in the kitchen, it occurs to me I might not have said it, so I'll say it now. Son, you make me proud. I hold it up and show my buddies like we ain't scared and our boots ain't muddy, but no one laughs, 'cause there ain't nothing funny when a soldier cries.
Facts. Facts. I've got a lot of buddies of mine, all military. They all understand. There's nothing to be said. They all understand. It is what it is. It's something that happens to you while after you serve, especially when you serve overseas and you've been in the shit, and crying is an emotion that eventually becomes, I don't want to say second nature, but it's better than anger. That's the only way I know to put it. It's better than anger. And it ends up being an outlet that you end up becoming familiar with.
I just wipe my eyes, I fold it up and put it in my shirt, pick up my gun and get back to work. And it keeps me driving on, waiting on letters from home.
That's what I was talking about, the soft doors. My first convoy was those doors with a metal plate welded to the side of it. Actually, well, I take that back. It wasn't the canvas doors like these. It was technically a hard door, but even still, it was the fiberglass doors with a piece of metal just put on the side of it, affixed to it. When we were doing our training, before we actually did our convoy to go over the berm, one of the guys was in the back of a 5 ton, and I was driving the 5 ton. I hit a bump I didn't see because you can't see a lot of the bumps that's in underneath the silt, basically, that's on top, because all the dirt out there looks like talcum powder. So anyway, at the time we're in Kuwait, we're doing our convoy training and stuff, and I hit this bump. We're doing live fire convoy stuff, and I hear 3 rounds go off that didn't sound like the other rounds that went off when I hit this bump. And so I stopped and I was like, what the hell was that? And then they tell me from the back, they're like, he shot the metal, like the plating on the side, and it's like it went through it like butter. 5.56 quarter-inch plating went right through it. All it was just mild steel, though. That's all we had to protect us. And the enemies are shooting 7.62 at us. We dealt with it anyway. It's a good song. I like these older songs. They kind of make me reminisce about those early days of the war, because I was there in 04, I was there in 06. Well, I was in Iraq in 04. I was in Afghanistan in 06, and then I was in Afghanistan again in 2014. It's kind of crazy how much some of the stuff had changed over the time, especially when it comes to like ROE type stuff. For those of y'all that don't understand that, that's the rules of engagement. But I honestly would have to say some of my more favorite memories being deployed without the letters and stuff would have to be from Afghanistan, when I was actually having a chance to interact with the local population. So it was really fun. They have, by the way, they have amazing food. Just don't watch them prepare it. Just don't watch them prepare it. That's all I gotta say. But it's really good. It's really really good. But that's a wrap, dude. And enjoyed the song. It's really great. It takes me back to a good place from when I was deployed. And like I said before, like, cherish all of the moments that you have with your friends, family, and all of your loved ones, people that you care about. Don't become complacent with those or take any of those times for granted, because you literally never know when your last moment's going to be there, and you won't have that chance again, especially for those that you're holding back. Don't do that. It's not worth it. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming. If you've made it this far in the video, consider hitting that subscribe button, like and share with a friend, and don't forget to hit that bell so you know when I drop another video. Y'all have a good one. I'm out of here.